All right, we're gonna get this red truck over here on the lift and get that 302 out of it. I know I ain't got it going yet, but I know the direction I want to go, and that thing ain't helping none. That 302 being in there, it ain't the right way. So we'll use the rusty recluse to tow it over, hopefully. Every time. What a good truck. I mean, she's getting there. Ready?
No,
Don't be cursing on here.
There better not be a rat that comes out of here like the other
I can't
one.
promise nothing. Try to push you into the shop. All right. We're gonna try this. Let's see what happens. She's a workhorse. Perfect. How much damage did we do? Oh no! Thank you. Smashed my grill.
I doesn't like that. Guess not.
Oh well. Honestly, it was pranged up anyways. Not like that. We'll deal with that. Oh, fixed. Very simple. Oh, you can't even tell. Beautiful. Alright, so on this episode here, we're going to get the engine out. I'm not sure I'm going to break this down, but I got to get the engine out of this. I'm going to go ahead with the 351. So yeah. Let's get started. I thought, I'd put it on the lift and maybe try to get the hard stuff first. Since I got a lift, make it easier. get a little look under this truck. Well, that's coming off. Ain't no need in having that on there anymore. The old twin traction beam. And the truck looks pretty good. Ooh, I may need to move that forward a little bit. I think I'm going to. Oh, that's going to have to be replaced. I think I showed that already. So we'll get the exhaust off. Hopefully we can unbolt it. I'm going to have to cut it here. Unbolt it there. Unbolt it there. Drop the exhaust. Torque converter nuts off. Starter off. The floor pans aren't, destroyed on this. There's a hole here. Yeah, you're going to have some holes. But they're not absolutely... Yeah, I need to move that. I'm going to move that before I start wrenching. It's really weird. It's weird the way the box took all that road spray. But look at the bed, the bottom. I mean, the bottom looks good. It's crazy. That don't need to be in here. This don't look great. We may address some of this stuff. Since we got the lift, make things way easier, we'll take care of some of this stuff. But yeah, boy, the box just ate up and all up on the sides there, but the truck's really not. The truck seems to be fairly solid. We're going to take these off. That's one thing we're going to do. We're going to get rid of these running boards. I can't stand some running boards. Alright, let me readdress this because that's sketchy. They don't look good. And then I'll be back. Alright, I fixed that pad there. That looks way better. And let's go ahead and give it the old rock test just to be sure. Oh yeah, she good. Alright, let's get these exhaust bolts off. Also, I can just tell by touching that 3/8 impact or 1/4 inch driver didn't want none of that. Well, we got it. Heck yeah. I think the whole thing is just kind of hanging. Yeah. Oh, we hung on there. We're going to have to cut this. I doubt... Let's try to get it off. Let's try it. For me, the way I see it, the less stuff I cut, the better I got a chance of saving it. I don't mind cutting that U-bolt though. Wonder what the chances are we can get that off. Maybe be able to slice around there. That way we save the pipe. Yeah. Let me try something. You remember that time a long time ago when I said I wanted to try something? That thing didn't work. And I got carried away and cut the muffler off. That's what they make welders and grinders for. So okay, we're still all right. This has got a little, I don't know if it's a Jake brake or what. I'm just kidding. I know it's not a Jake brake, but it is got a weird little exhaust flapper on it. I don't know what that would be for on a gas burner. What in the world would you want an exhaust brake on there for? That's weird. Look at that. I have never seen one of them. Ooh, it still works. We'll be going down the road. Pretty sure it's a 1/2 inch bolt. Oh, yeah. You know what I should have done, and I didn't think about it? I should have took the starter wire loose, and I still got time, but what I'm gonna do is just continue on until it's too late, and then I have to hang the starter by the cable, because that's the way I do it. That's the longest daggum bolt on the planet Earth to hold a starter on. Look at that. Can you see that? It's you holding on the rear diff? And then, you know, let me hold that. Be right back. Okay. Beautiful. All right, we'll get the old torque converter bolts. I'm going to use this ratchet to turn the motor. It's interesting. The crank bolt was just hand tight. We'll just spin it until where we can get to all the torque converter nuts. I think this is C6. I'm not real sure. I'd have to do a little bit of studying. I don't know much about transmissions. I don't know if it works. I hope it works because I don't want to mess with it. But if it don't work, you know, I'll have to see about fixing it some way. The easiest way I've found to get to the top bell housing bolts on these Fords is from the top. You can get these other ones from the bottom here, but the top two are easiest to get from the top. Probably a good thing we're pulling this motor, honestly. Just the level of sketchy work that was done to it. And I mean, I do a lot of sketchy work, but there's just a lot of weird stuff. Oh, righty, is that a, yeah, that's right. That was tight. Did it bust loose? Nope. Did my ratchet break? It's not a ratchet, it's a, my gear wrench broke. This ain't the one I was whooping on, is it? It may be. All right, let's try old standard 6-point. Boy, they put some snuggins on that. Ow. Hit me right in my head area. Oh, yeah. All right, then we got one behind the dipstick that's really hard to see, and one right there. Man, I may be able to get to the two top ones from here. You know, I said it's easier to get them from the top, but also, I've never owned a lift before. Is this the right size, man? They just got random bolts stuck in this thing. That's 5/8. What? That's crazy. That's gonna make my whatever go, you know, I don't like that. Yeah, it's a different size bolt altogether. And I got 3 different bolts. I've pulled 3 bolts, I got 3 different bolts. All doing the same job. How much transmission fluid's in here? Not enough to come out. That's cool. That wasn't, oh, that's the bolt I just pulled. Hey man, use your head. That wasn't tight. That's okay. Win some, you lose some. I'm gonna try to get that one. I got it. My goodness gracious. I could let the lift down a little bit, or I could just move, so, you know, can't even see it, but look, it's way up there. I mean, good and bad news. I don't need to get to that one because it's missing. So, yeah. I'm going to pull the... That put up a fight. I'm going to pull the front wheels and tires. Make it easier to work on height-wise. Don't kill me, spiders. I know you are living in there. You know what? Just to be safe, let's get the torch and give it a quick run through. I feel like it's only right. As hard as we fought, you know. I don't want to catch the shop on fire. But if it's down to either me or the recluses, the shop's got to go. All right, I feel better. If nothing else, I feel better. Come on down. Yeah, it should stay on there. I mean, you know, it should stay on the lift. All right, now we just gotta do the basic items. I may put this in like a super fast, I'm gonna take the radiator out. I gotta get this fan shroud out. This fan shroud's busted up and bothers me. I'm gonna take, probably take it apart piece by piece. This needs to be folded over, the AC. I really hope I can get the AC going on this truck. That'd be awesome. But while I got everything out, I'm probably gonna do like I did the blue truck, clean up the firewall. It may clean up. It looks like it's got all the paint on it still. But yeah, we'll go through that, and all these brakes got to be redone. I'm not really looking forward to that. And all this is just a mess of junk that I got laid up here. So, all right. You know, let's get started. Clean this stuff. I gotta get rid of some stuff, gotta clean some stuff. I gotta get that engine hoist over here, and I don't think I got room to wiggle it around. But we're gonna do our best to get that sucker out of there. And then when I get it out, I don't know what I'm gonna do, because that's Troy's engine and engine stand. This is the 351 Winsler that's going in that truck. There's a Crate 302. Well, it's not literally, I mean, it come out of a Bronco, but I got that. And then there's the Mustang engine. I'm out of engine stands. I need somewhere to put that. I got to build this one, and that'll free this up. Hey, something else, I didn't show this, and I haven't used a lift in years, so I'm going to put a strap under the bell housing, because I know when this comes out, this is going to want to drop. I'm sure y'all know that, but just, you know, I thought I'd show it just for, you know, maybe somebody that hasn't, normally I'll put a jack under there, because normally I'm doing it on the ground, but not today. Today I'm using the lift, baby. Woo! All right. Now let's get down and get this engine out. Now undoubtedly, I will have left something loose. That's just that's my style. I'm sorry, I'll leave something on attached still. You can't have a smooth go at it, you know what I mean? You gotta have at least one item that you forgot to unplug, and I know the one on the alternator don't count because I know about it. I forgot about it. I'm just gonna jerk on this like an animal. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, there may be something holding it. Maybe need to go up a little bit more. Well, I'm sorry about this light. I don't know how to fix that. I think that light in the back is causing the issue. There we go. Tally ho, mate. Should have used the, oh, dadgummit, the front plug, I suppose. All right, got that off. Y'all can't see yet, but I took the torque converter with me, and I don't know. To me, that's super weird, because I've pulled a lot of Ford engines. I've never pulled a converter with it. I took the That sounded like something broke. Yeah, that's really strange. I'm sure I've seen it. I've seen people do it before. I personally have never done it. Boy, I got a mess in this shop now. Okay, that's loose, that's loose. All right, I think we just got the alternator lift. How high can we go? Easy. Oh, alternator. Second time I've forgot to unplug that. Let's see, how does this unplug? You push it in? Yeah. Well, I don't know if you push it in or not, but I got it off. Now, I think if this was like a Chevrolet, you could probably get some numbers off this engine and it would tell you, you know, what year this was, what it came out of, all that junk. And I think with Ford, you don't really get that. You just say, you know, okay, it's a 302. They got some numbers and some different options and stuff, but most of it's pretty, what you call it, cut and dry. So, I mean, like it don't have a model 75 or something, but that 75, if they used it all the way to 96, it may go all the way to 96. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. What's that? Watch the paint. All right, big boy. I love pulling motors. The next one we put in is gonna be clean. I hope I can use all these accessories. Little torque converter off of here. Easy. Okay, let's see. Well, space is really getting to be a premium in here. And so now, here's my plan. Probably not the best plan. Right now, I'm gonna put this engine in the rusty recluse. And I don't know if I may tarp it. I may just leave the truck in here just for a little bit. I got the 86 over there in the other bay because I gotta clean up, wash, do all the engine bay and everything. But right now, I'm just gonna take this engine, put it here, store it. You know what I'm saying? The recluse don't care, you know, he's old workhorse. He said, I can be a workhorse, you know, I can be a shelf, I can be what you need, brother. He may say brother, I don't know how he would talk. I knew I saved this tire for a reason. Beautiful. And I think I may have a tarp in the green truck. We'll put a strap on it. I just got to make some room. You know, for now, I got to make a little bit of room. Hey, that's going to do it for this episode. I'm not moving very fast right now. I got some things going on. I've never been in this kind of state of mind in my life. I actually haven't been in the shop in like 2 weeks. I've not recorded anything in a few weeks. This video I did, I think 3 weeks ago. But anyhow, it's gonna get better, you know. Everybody gets slowed down, bogged down. You got some things going on. If y'all want to shoot me some prayers, I'd really appreciate it. Things are good. I just ain't got no motivation right now, and I'm trying to get back in the groove. I got a lot of things planned. I'm really freaking pumped about having 2,000 subscribers now, so you know, that's moving up. I'm really doing good. I got some old push rods for old Rusty Recluse. I'm not gonna change the rocker arms. I'm just gonna wean on it, you know, just see what happens. Let's put the bare minimum in it and see if we get rewarded greatly. I've got the parts cleaned up. I got all the bearings and everything for the 351 and the 86. I'm pretty excited about that. Get rolling on that. I think my brother is going to come over and his boy are going to help me put that engine together. He's never done it, so that should be a pretty good time. But yeah, I'm sorry it's taking a little bit longer than I thought it would. I'm so driven to get out here and just boom, 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 just bust it and get it done. But anyhow, we're going to get it done one day. Appreciate y'all watching. Thanks for everything. Thanks for the subscribers, man. It is helping. I actually got paid. I got a little bit of money. Not no whole lot. I ain't rich by any means, but it really does help. Y'all liking and subscribing. It really, really makes a big difference. Thank y'all very much for your comments and everything. I'm going to come out of this hole. Everything's going to be good. Praise Jesus. Thank y'all very much. Colt Extraction Depot, peace be with you.